It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh man, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us as we kickstart the weekend. And of course, plenty of viewing coming your way on SABC3 tonight. The big one, Winner Home, South Africa's favorite design and decor reality TV show, comes to you on 3 tonight at 7:30 with double the drama, realty, and of course, real estate.
That's right. Well, this evening on Winner Home, if you can't stand the heat, that means get out of the kitchen. This means the contestants are cooking up a creative culinary design as they bring their innovative and trendy ideas to the kitchen space.
And it's going to be a tall order with Samkita taking her place as the newest team champion. That was after last week's victory. The competition is now down to get this only 5 contestants.
Now, things start to heat up for Team Blueprint, who are hard at work on their individual kitchen challenge to ensure their safety from the dreaded elimination.
Oh man, and they are getting more and more dreaded, so tune in tonight to see who can stand the heat and who should have stayed out of the kitchen. Of course, for that grand prize draw of 100,000 Rand, the designers now go head to head in this challenge that will push them and their imaginations, I think, beyond the limit.
That's right. Well, but that's not all. Viewers also stand a chance of winning weekly prizes, and one very lucky winner will win a home viewer, will win the grand prize of a brand new home at the beautiful Ilala Views.
Oh man, now the opportunity to win doesn't stop there, as the second prize for our viewers competition is the unbelievable all-new Mercedes-Benz GLC SUV. It's incredible. And the third, 50,000 Rands worth of appliances to beautify your home.
Well, those are amazing prizes. I mean, just imagine exploring in the new Mercedes-Benz GLC SUV. The southern tip of Africa, it is the place like no other. It is packed with unique history and culture. And I mean, this vehicle is equipped with a journey of discovery and inspiration. Now, the runner-up prize is really just as incredible as the grand prize.
So make sure you enter. There are only a few weeks left. Competition details as well as terms and conditions are all available to you at winnerhome.tv. And I have to say, you really do want to enter. This is an amazing prize.
Yes. So tune in to Winner Home this evening on SABC3 at 7:30 with a repeat on Saturday at 4:30. Winner Home is brought to you by Private Property in association with Nedbank, Urban Parks and Umhlanga, official home to our crew and contestants that has been provided with a space for the planning of the shows, thrilling DIY challenges.
And of course, you can follow #WinOurHome on Twitter and Instagram for regular updates, and also visit privateproperty.coza and their private property Facebook page to get all of the information, a little bit more inside drama. Now, of course, all of this is playing out in Umhlanga, one of the most beautiful and I think sought after new communities in South Africa. Let's find out exactly why.
We're talking neighbourhoods this morning. Now, Durban offers beautiful green environments, long stretching beaches with an amazing world-class surf, and it brings the heat every single time. Today, we're looking at another exciting neighbourhood along with Private Property CEO Simon Bray, and this time it's Umhlanga. Just gets me excited talking about Durban. Now, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a KZN girl.
I didn't know that.
Simon, it's so good to have you here. I know that you live in Durban. What makes this place such an amazing place to settle down and build a home?
Oh, it's a beautiful part of the world. I mean, our head offices are just on the ridge in Umhlanga, so it's a neighbourhood that's very near and dear to my heart. Beautiful place to live. The lifestyle opportunities are endless. Everyone thinks of the beach, and I mean that. The stereotype is 100% true. You can get a nice surf in before work in the morning. You've got lovely long walks on the beach in the afternoon. So it's a great place from that perspective. But I think what's really interesting and what I love about this neighbourhoods project that we've been doing around the country is showing people another side of the property market. So Umhlanga for years has been this stereotypical holiday town, but it's so much more than hotels and 2 weeks away at the beach in a year. It's actually the third biggest property market in South Africa after only Sandton and Atlantic Seaboard. So we have huge amount of property value on the market in Umhlanga, which is quite exciting.
Well, I certainly love it. Now, when we talk about Umhlanga, which areas does it include?
Look, it's not just Umhlanga Rocks down on the village there, where you've got the cafes and a couple of hotels, but it extends up to Gateway, big regional mall at the top of the hill. And What's really exciting is the growth in the commercial sector that's happened over the last 10 years. So you've got Lelucia Ridge, the office parks, both on Ridge side and Lelucia, and that's where all the blue chip corporates are placing offices. A lot of offices that may have been in Durban CBD up until now are all moving out there. So there's this great new CBD that started in Umhlanga.
Now, who will we find living there? What kind of person would fit into Umhlanga?
It's very much driven by the corporate offices that are around town. So you've got a lot of executives, you've got a lot of attorneys, you've got a lot of people that want to live close to their work. Durban people don't like to drive more than 10, 15
like
minutes
Cape Town
anyway.
people.
Exactly. So the closer you can live, the better. And it is quite an affluent area. You know, the average house price in Umhlanga now is 6.5 million, which I think would surprise a lot of people in terms of how expensive homes are in the area, but that just talks to how close and convenient everything is, and you really do want to live on the doorstep of your work.
Do you live in Umhlanga?
I actually live in the next town over, which is Umhloti, which is the new Umhlanga.
Oh, okay, cool, but don't give us your address or anything, I was just asking. Okay, I know we talk about this every week. Let's talk about the property market. What's the difference between, is it better rather, to be buying or renting?
Yeah, it's an interesting market. You know, there are a lot of apartments, a lot of flats. They're all relatively good value. So a 2-bedroom flat is going to cost about 3 million rand.
Wow.
Worth getting into the market because it's an exclusive neighbourhood. It's only going to go north in terms of value. But in terms of renting, still fairly affordable. 15 to 18,000 rand is going to get you a lovely apartment in Umhlanga Rocks. Yeah. And then you're going to have access to all of the lifestyle and all of the convenience that Umhlanga offers. So a great option if you are looking to rent.
Wonderful. Now, what is the Simon Bray tip of the day?
Umhlanga is a great example of how you can have a stereotype about a suburb or an area, and it might not be the right stereotype. So investigate your local property markets and make sure you know exactly what that market has to offer.
Wow. Simon, thank you so much for being here with us. It just goes to show that Umhlanga is just yet another gorgeous place that we have in our beautiful country. Well, why don't you go and log on to www.privateproperty.co.za and let them guide you through the right neighbourhood just for you.
Whether it's your first apartment in the city, a trendy suburban townhouse, or that dream family home on a golf estate, there's a home for everyone on Private Property.